welcome back. Just got back from Oslo. Today was the Two Bros regional show in Oslo. Exactly the same show that I did back in April. Only different now is there were actually some competitors. And I was in doubt even going to Oslo today. It's quite a trip for me with parking. The trip alone takes 2 hours one way, so it takes the whole day just to go to Oslo for me. But it was worth it today. Just the show alone was very very good. Bodybuilding, I didn't watch the females though. I didn't have time. I watched bodybuilding, classic physique, and men's physique, and all the division surprised me pleasantly. So that was very very good. Light heavyweight, no, the heavyweights were the biggest group of bodybuilders, and the winner of the heavyweights also won the overall. There were a couple of bodybuilders who were really good, and a couple that had real good potential. Most of the guys were from Finland, I believe, because they had some weird names. The thing that surprised me the most were actually classic physique. There were two competitors that were real good. They ended up battling it out for the overall, and even though my footage is not that good, both physiques are very very good, and you can see them be working real hard on this prep. The conditioning was absolutely there, and being there in real life is a whole lot of different than watching Instagram or your phone or anything like that. The level was real good. I was so surprised, and man, didn't want to judge that show, because that was really apples and oranges. You got the taller guy with a little broader hips, but big as a house. With he had dug in hamstrings, he had big back, lot of muscle, and then you had the smaller guy with almost a perfect physique. Know him from back in the days training in Oslo, and he was flawless. Don't know how he could do anything different. If he's pushing the weight limit, he has a problem. Today he was very good. Told him, and man, I don't know what I would done in that situation when I lose. The men's physique guys, all of the guys were heavily muscled, and not all of the guys, but the guys from Oslo, the guys from 24 Fitness with Tommy Trollison were real big. Men's physique in my eyes should be smaller guys, and those guys with so much muscle just train legs and be bodybuilders for sake. That was too much muscle on a swimsuit. So do what you want, but you guys really have a lot of muscle, and your physique were crazy. So please take off those shorts, do classic physique, do bodybuilding, do anything, because that was too much meat on those surfer legs. So get to work, bring bodybuilding back into Norway, because obviously we have some potential. After the competition, we wanted to visit a new gym. I've been there once before, last week, and unfortunately for me, last week I only did arms, so that was boring. Decided to go back, try some new equipment. So today was either going to be chest or back, just to get the most out of the gym. Ended up doing chest and tried out all the pressing machines, couple of pec decks. They had some unique pieces there. The gym is owned by a former IFBB pro, name is Geir Borgan, And you know, he has some epic pictures online, so I'm gonna put up too. Um, when it comes to the session, it was okay. I usually do free weights, so you know, I tried all the equipment, all the presses, and that's different for me. So even though I did all the presses and the pec decks, you know, maxed out both the pec decks, and it wasn't really that much. I decided to do actually bench press for the last exercise, probably after 20 sets of chest, and it ended up doing 9 reps at 3 plates, which is probably too much. If it's, you know, a real good workout, you shouldn't have that much strength left. So maybe it's just me, but I prefer free weights, and you know, in my head I feel that I can push a little bit harder when it comes to free weights. As you see, I didn't film all the sets because the machines were a little bit tight and I needed my cameraman to actually help me into the machines. So it is what it is. The gym overall, like I said, a lot of good equipment, but I didn't get that bodybuilder feeling in the gym. A lot of other people there, you know, regular people, and it was quite obvious there wasn't a lot of bodybuilders training there. So that's, you know, it's what you expect in Norway. Probably like 5 bodybuilder gyms, or you know, gyms that's for, it's different because like you have strongmen, you have powerlifters, but it's different little thing that's bodybuilders, because they take off their clothes and look in the mirror and everybody thinks that they're standing there admiring themselves. So it's a little bit special, I understand that, but in a gym that's owned by one of the best pros in Norway, they shouldn't be surprised to see somebody lift a little bit of weight in a tight t-shirt. So, you know, that's my opinion. Usually I go to like Harald's, which is, you know, owned by Harald. Big surprise there. And it is by far the best atmosphere I've been at. When it comes to Tommy Torgilsen's gym, 24 Fitness, absolutely a good bodybuilder gym. And Tommy Torgilsen is like a bodybuilder to the bone, you know. So that's you know, if you're in Oslo, those 2 gyms probably. The gym I visited had absolute good equipment, like I said, but if you want that atmosphere, if you want that, either you have to call and see that Gate is at work, or you go to the safe, and that's Harald's 24. That's that. Remember, like and subscribe. See you next time.